I'm already 2 meals behind on my new HelloFresh purchase, and I already canceled it because I'm not gonna play catch up and keep it up with the stuff. They just delivered another one today, and I figured I'm just gonna cook the stuff that I got today and be done with it. So I'm gonna say goodbye, Fresh, to HelloFresh after I cook these couple of meals up and see what they're looking like. So this is what I'm gonna start with, the creamy chicken and mushroom cavatappi, maybe. So I got the chicken, I got mushrooms, some mushroom, what is that, sauce or something, cheese, noodles, cream, and some onions here, as well as some Italian seasoning. So I guess I'm gonna take a look at this, put all this stuff together, follow these instructions, and see what I come up with. So check back with me in a few and I'll see what I can do. So right now I got the ingredients cut up. I got the onions cut up, the garlic cut up, the mushrooms cut up, and the chicken seasoned, and everything else just waiting for it to be done. I'm boiling the water actually for the noodles, and I'm gonna get ready to cook the chicken in the skillet once I heat that up. But just wanted to break down before I got started, and this is what we're looking like. All right, so I'm about to try to cook up this stuff here. I actually have the noodles boiling over here in the pot, so I'm gonna put them in there first once I boil them. Grab myself some scissors. And it says cooking for about 11 minutes, so I already got salt in there, and I need something to stir it real quick, like a spoon. All right, so I got that in there, mixing that up. I'm gonna actually start the chicken now. Actually, the mushrooms are gonna be next. My favorite burner. All right, there we go. All right, we got boiling. Whatchamajiggets, Alexa, set timer for 11 minutes. Thank you. So I already got my stuff cut up here. As before, you can see my ingredients mixed in there, the chives, the onions, and the garlic. Then I also have my mushrooms cut up. I actually put some more seasoning on it just because, and then I actually have the chicken already seasoned and everything as well. So as we heat up our skillet, I'm gonna put the mushrooms in there. They're gonna be next based on the ingredients there. So pop those in there, got that getting heated now, and I need a utensil for my mushrooms. And I'll trash this and try to keep the kitchen a little cleaned up as I go. So I got some butter in here as well, butter and oil, olive oil. And those noodles are cooking pretty fast. So let me take my mushrooms and I'm gonna pop it in there. Cook these for a little bit until they get brown. Mix it with my oil and butter combination. While my noodles cook. This is my first time doing one of these things. Like I said, last week I ordered a box Saturday, which 2 items came. This was one of the meals and another one came. So I ended up putting that in the freezer. And then I got another box. I guess I didn't know that it was gonna be a repeat deal. I thought it was a free box from HelloFresh and that was gonna be it. But I went back in once I got the second order today and canceled because I don't wanna keep track of that stuff. Didn't know I grabbed the noodles. There we go. So I'm gonna cook it up, see how things go. And I guess once this is done, I will come back and let you know what it's looking like because it's going to take a few minutes for this, I'm assuming. But based on how fast it's cooked, maybe I can start cooking the chicken as well. So this is what the actual meal looks like. And they actually give you ingredients or instructions on the back, what to do first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all that kind of stuff. I think I've done one of these meals maybe once before, but this is my first time actually ordering the whole kit and doing it solo dolo from scratch. So bear with me, work with me, and wait with me. I'll continue to stir my noodles. And these mushrooms are cooking up pretty fast as well. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm going to put my chicken in there now. These noodles are cooking and browning pretty fast. Maybe, and I actually only have them on medium heat. So we'll turn it down a little bit. But it is smelling good, I can tell you that. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, maybe. Come over here, Cameron. Here we go. So I got one of these things that I saw on Facebook that kind of follows you around, one of these thingies. It's a stand, what is it called? Auto face tracking. It kept following me on Facebook in the ad, so then I clicked and I bought one. So it's my first time trying it. Moving around, seeing how it works. It looks like it's doing as stated on the ad, so I guess that's cool. Without the cameraman, or extra cameraman, keep picking up those noodles. Maybe that's why I should use a separate utensil for that. But anyway, so far it's kind of cool. I'm over here. Now I'm over here, and they were advertising they could be like 360, but I'm checking the crib out first to make sure it's not super crazy. All right, is it gonna follow me? It's supposed to follow me all the way around, 360. I'm over here. All right, come on. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I see notifications popping up on my phone, but that shouldn't have anything to do with that. So anyway, new toy, new tool to play around with. Got it mounted on a tripod, so it's kind of doing its thing now. All right, I'm gonna put this chicken in here now. I'm gonna move my noodles over to the side, the mushrooms over to the side, and pop this chicken in here. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Splash some more oil over there. And I'm gonna grab another utensil for my noodles. Doesn't like sharing with one I got now. Let's try to use this one. Alright, so noodles are cooking. Got a timer set so that I'll forget, and then I can also tell by the way they're looking as well. Chicken cooking, I got it kind of sliced up in decent portions, but kind of like my chicken to be smaller, bite-sized already, just about. But I'll let it roll and do its thing this way for a couple of minutes. Mix my mushrooms up as well. Now I got this other meal that I'm going to start. This is the second one that I got. It's like beef they gave me, and where is that recipe card? Here. Don't know if I'm going to do it today, but there it is. And again, like the other one, they give you the instructions on the back, what to do step by step, list of ingredients. This one looks good, though, so I might try it. These are only 2 meal dishes, so I might just rock this today, and I could probably freeze the other one and eat it later. But right now it's smelling good, and I haven't eaten since last night at about 1:40 in the morning. It's almost 4 o'clock now, so yeah, I got a little bit of an appetite. Trying to incorporate a little bit of fasting once a week. 1 day a week I'm trying to do a fast. One 24-hour fast, as long as I can, as far as a 24-hour part. But I think it might help me in terms of overall health, just taking time out to let my body rest for a whole day while I'm fasting. So might just incorporate that. Done it recently, and wasn't too bad to incorporate. So might try to keep that up. But I'm not gonna be fasting right now while I'm cooking this. Let me check back in on my noodles. They're still noodling. And my mushrooms are cooking up. Look like they're shrinking up. But they're browning. And my chicken is cooking as well. My chicken chunks. You see that? The chickens are cooking. Mushrooms are cooking. Noodles are cooking. And let's see what the card says is next. So I got my pasta cooking. I'm cooking the mushrooms and the chicken. Now I'm going to add my cream sauce. Once that chicken is just about done, I'm going to add the cream sauce here. And the mushroom stock. Concentrate is what they call it. And then I'm going to add that to the pan. I'm going to bring it to a simmer. Reduce heat and season it with salt and pepper. So let me make sure this chicken is cooked good first. So I'm actually going to stir in everything now. The chicken with the mushrooms. And get some of that other grease that the mushrooms are holding to itself. Or keeping to itself. I want to make sure my chicken is fully cooked. As my oil is going away, I'm going to add some more oil to it, starting to stick to the pan a little bit. We got that. We still got my noodles doing their thing. If they're getting softer, I can feel that. And per the instructions, it actually told me to keep my noodle juice because I might want to mix it in with the actual pan, with the actual sauce in the pan. So I'm going to keep that one when they're ready. All right, that's 2 hands. So this is looking pretty ready. And I'm going to grab my sauce and pour it in. Pour it in the pan. What was there? Chicken was there. On another plate. Another plate. All right, so my sauce. My scissors. All right. I'll pour that sauce in there. Stir it up a little bit. Quieted that down a little bit, making all that noise while I'm trying to cook. All right, so we got that. We need this sauce here, this concentrate as they call it. Pour that in there, or squeeze that in there actually. Didn't know it was going to be that consistency or that texture. All right, so that's that. Stir this in. Turn my heat down. Doesn't look like a whole lot of sauce actually, so I can see why they want me to use some of my juice from the noodles. And they want me to throw a little bit of seasoning and salt in there. Alexa, stop. Let me know my noodles are ready. Salt. And I'm not even going to dump those over there because I got to keep my water. So I'm going to use like a strainer and just dump the noodles in here once they are ready. Like the way the sauce looks. All right, so now we got to get rid of the noodles. What's next? Made the sauce, did that, and I got to dump the noodles in there. And first I got to turn the water off. So let me get my whatchamajigget, get those noodles out. Strainer. Turn them off because we're not cooking them anymore. All right. So let's see what we can do here. And it's okay if I bring some water over because that's what I'm ultimately going to be doing anyway. With this, as they recommended, the rest of my noodles, splash some water in there a little bit at a time, they say, for consistency purposes. And I don't want to waste any noodles. Give me all my noodles. I think I got them all. All right, so now we are just mixing this in the pan. I think it's coming together. Sauce is a little loosey, but I think it's going to congeal after a few minutes. I'm gonna kick it up a notch in terms of temperature. All right, so what am I gonna do with these other veggies? I think I'm just supposed to dump them in there. Let me see, I made the sauce, blah, 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 salt and pepper, add the noodles to the pan, and then it's telling me to add some butter, okay? Add butter and my veggies. Yeah, where's my butter? Add a little bit of butter. And it's telling me to use my veggies as like a garnish, but I'm gonna just go ahead and dump my garlic in there. Because I think that should have been cooking with everything else. And my onions. When do I put the onions in there actually? It's supposed to be afterwards, but I'm just gonna mix my stuff in there. I'll put the chives in there, the green parts, later, but I'm just gonna put my onions in there now. Start stirring it up a little bit. And I think it's starting to come together. Yeah, it's starting to congeal in the pan a little bit. All right. And I'm thinking that once this is done, I'm just gonna spread the chives on top of it and call it a day, making me even more hungry. All right, so, oh, and the Parmesan, I forgot about the Parmesan. I'm supposed to mix a little bit of that in there as well, and then spread the rest on top. So let's get half of the sauce while it's cooking. I guess that would add to the creaminess. Maybe I'll just throw a little in there. I'm gonna eat it all anyway. And that is thickening the sauce up a little bit. I'm actually gonna turn it off. Because I think this is just about it. And I'm gonna put those chives on top and make it look a little pretty. Maybe. Alright, put up my garbage, my trash. And do we have a completed dish? I didn't even time myself, but I guess the video will let me know how long it took. So, this is my finished meal. Can you see that? Can you smell that? That's what we're looking like. So meal one done. I might do the other one, I'm not quite sure, but right now I'm going to call it quits on this one and indulge. All right, so this is the finished product up close and personal. So gonna grab a bowl in a few minutes and indulge. Bon appetit. So instead of eating it now, I decided I was gonna seal the meal and just go ahead and put these in containers and prep them for later, tomorrow or something like that. So then I'll get started on this other one here and see what I come up with. So that's what I'm going to do with my other HelloFresh meal.